Disclaimer. Some messages can be quite hard to digest or may cause distress. Don't act upon just this tarot reading. Take everything you hear with a grain of salt. This is a general reading, not personal. Thank you. Hello there, beautiful people. My name is Rafael from VisionsOfRafael, and today I'm here with a love reading. And this one is going to be all about what your current status of your relationship is and the general energies of the relationship you are in or heading into, or maybe even a past relationship. Of course, intuitively feel what it is that you how you feel like it relates to you, and make sure to like really remember also that this is a general reading, so not everything I say is going to be factual. So always, if you hear something in the back, that's my cat, Luna. We share the same space. But to always make sure that you fact check and of course like intuitively feel if it's genuinely meant for you and if you are meant to hear the message. So today we have 4 piles, and these are going to be representative in the reading of your energy. So hone in on the cards, hone in on your own energy, and really feel out which of these 4 piles is the one that feels the most like you, or calls out the most to you, or which one like stands out to you the most. So we have the first pile, so pile number 1, with the 4 of Wands with a Lapis Lazuli. Now we have pile number 2 with the Knight of Swords and the Fuchsite. Then we have pile number 3 with the Star and the Fluorite. And then we have the 7 of Swords in reverse with the red Goldstone. And the candle went out. So take your time to really meditate on the cards. And the timestamps will be found in the description, so make sure to head to the timestamps, and I'll see you in the reading. Okay, hello there, beautiful pile number 1s. So you have chosen the 4 of Wands with the Lapis Lazuli, so today we've got a lot of cards and cards from all different types of decks. So let's first talk about like what the cards in general would mean. So on this side we have the 4 of Wands, which is representative of you, and then we have the Rider-Waite card right here to show the way that you view this person. Then on this side we have the other party, so the other energy, so the person that you would be in a relationship with, or like in a friendship, or just the intention was a bit romantic, as you can see, with all the roses and like the red nails. This is talking about the bigger purpose of this relationship, and this card is about the way that they perceive you. Then we have the past, present, and future. So those are the cards. So already, let's get started. What I see for you in the 4 of Wands already is with the Lapis Lazuli, so what you chose is quite this spiritual energy, and this might like be a soulmate of yours, or somebody very spiritually connected. So there's a spiritual connection, and I see that you might really like plan ahead a lot, and like you have a lot of value in the relationship, and you see the connection as something very major, and seeing that the Four of Wands, which talks to me about like this company, this accomplishments with people, and I just see that there's a lot of love with you, and that you find a lot of love in romance. You might be a very romantic person, a very loving person. So let's look at their card. Six of Swords in reverse. So on their side, I see that there might be a little bit of a roadblock at this very moment, and I feel as if they might have had like quite some traumatic situations in the past. Confirmation. I feel like they've had quite some like traumatic situations in the past. There's been a lot of pain, and I feel like this is something that's still really holding you down. And I see with you that there is like a bit more of this this Empress energy, this life-bringing energy. This, you might be a Virgo, something I'm picking up. This earthy energy, and you really want to take care of them, and you want to understand where they're coming from. What is the bigger purpose? Interesting. Notice how on this card, so the partner in question has quite some involvement with their crown chakra, but I'm also seeing that their crown chakra isn't allowing them to like fully connect yet, because they still have too much to handle in the physical reality, in the physical realm. I feel like the bigger purpose of this relationship, so a big reason to why you guys are together and to why this connection has been formed in and orchestrated by the universe, is because of the to bring support in situations where there hasn't been support, but more like the energy I'm picking up a lot more is that you are supposed to lift like the other person. So you on this energy are supposed to lift the person up, because normally the person is supposed to be flying, as you can see, but that's not happening. The card is in reverse and the swords are on top, and instead, so there's a lot of tranquility that needs to be happening, and you help them a lot with like finding this peace and finding this balance and finding the purpose of the relationship again, and learning them how to fly again and learn how to feel the beauty and the you're learning them the way of life again, the way of supporting themselves. I feel like a big reason, a big purpose to this relationship is to build a big foundation together, to build something to rely on. Yeah, wow, cool. Notice, I love this. Notice how on this card, the person like needs the animal. So this might be like one of the parents or somebody else, or like, or you, or something bigger, like something not per se bigger, but like something, some parental figure, somebody who takes care of the person in question, needs somebody else to fly. Now in this card, this person is like, they have these makeshift wings, and I love this. They have these makeshift wings which are made like by hand, it seems, but also with a lot of artistry and a lot of beauty. So I feel like this is like, they might be very artistic, or somebody who works out a lot, is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm getting. They work out a lot, and they're trying to like build their own way of like flying again, and birds might be significant. Two birds with a feather. So there might also be a little bit of a twin flame connection, but I'm not going to be able to say that for sure. But that's just something that came to mind. But now this person has these makeshift wings, as you can see, these with all these beautiful forms and all these beautiful and these antlers are embracing the sun. So they're it's because of them, it's finding their happiness again. So they might have been gone through a big darker period, a big time of sadness, a big time of depression. And here are the antlers. Oh, and it's also damn, okay. Oh, that's insane. So this one is a deer and this one is a deer as well. I did not even fully grasp that yet. Well, this is like more of like a fictional. So I guess in a sense it's also about creating it together and turning it into the reality, like dreaming it into reality, manifesting this together. Because in your card, you both have your wings, and these are natural wings and the antlers are natural. So it's finding their authenticity again. You guys are supposed to help each other find each other's authenticity. And on their side, I feel like it's way more of a connection of letting you know sometimes, like, hey, you're doing good enough, and like sometimes maybe a little bit of confirmation and stabilization. And because I feel like maybe sometimes you could be a little bit in a sense all over the place, but not per se all over the place, but like um very loving, like lovely, like chaotic energy. Like you have a lot of creative endeavors, a lot of ideas, you're very bubbly. And I feel like your partner is a lot more calm and likes to like watch you and take care of you and make sure that you're okay and like having fun. But to also make sure that if you are in over your head, or that things are getting too much for you, that you try to slow it down. And um like they try to slow it down for you and with you and try to take care of you. And also butterflies, and also notice how it's like a little bit of a butterfly formation here. um so I guess you guys are helping each other transform a lot, and there might also be a little bit of a transformation coming to both of you. I feel like maybe one of you is going to get news, or one of you, there's going to be a new situation in the relationship, a new level. But I guess we will see that in the rest of the cards. Um, and it's going to help you get maybe go on a journey together or something. Like there's going to be a beautiful new development in the relationship quite quickly, or maybe in a couple months. I am not completely sure. So let's now look at the way that you see them. Oh, cool. Wow. And I'm at the same time gonna pick the card of how they view you. If I can grab it. Perfect. Wow. I love that. That's so cool. Oh, that's really nice energy. That's super cool. Okay, so this is, oh, again, butterflies. This is for you, I guess, like confirmation. If this is like, if this is like kind of, because now we're actually gonna go to like more like deep rooted, like the way that you actually view them. But the energy I'm getting is very positive. And for you, I'm seeing that you see them as something very smart, very stable, somebody who's learned a lot, somebody who's very smart and had a lot of hard lessons to learn, but like now knows very well, like is very good at judging and making sure that that you're making the right decisions. You see them as very smart, but also at the same time like very beautiful. And I feel like you do see that they're in tune with their feminine sides. And um but they are quite like this masculine energy, this masculine view of situations. And um I am seeing that you might think that their fashion sense is a little bit like, not per se ugly, but like a little like lacking sometimes. So that's really funny. But I think you really believe that their judgment is really strong and that they are very considerate of all situations. Like maybe a Libra, like this Libra energy of like very like making sure that they know, they always weigh both sides, and maybe sometimes a little pessimistic, but they see it as this also moons. I'm seeing moons, so maybe some hidden things. So this might still be like due to like the past situation that we talked about, the past pains that they've been through. This is causing them to be like kind of skeptical about people. But so it's hard to win over their heart, but if you won their heart over, they really trust you, and they really like that you belong with them. Like you belong with them if you won their heart over. There's belonging there. And you might also see them like as a very big person, take that how it resonates, like a big person as in your life, like the way that you pursue them is like they are major to you and they make everybody else look so insignificant, and it's a significant other. This is something very committed, I feel. I'm feeling drawn to open these cards. Interesting. So, to continue on this side, I feel like you make them feel like they are allowed to relax. You make them feel like they have somebody to belong with, and you remind them of like their own childlike senses, their own childlike energies. They feel happy with you, and they feel calm. They feel present with you, and they feel so okay, so validated, and so like um like an expressionist. They like they're allowed to express with you, like they're allowed to be, and oh wow, yes, cool, look how the sword, now it's behind them, like underneath them, like they're like they're allowed to let down their sword, their guard. They're allowed to like pursue new visions with you. They're like their pessimism is questioned when they're with you. They feel like more like half full instead of half empty, and you fill up their cup. You make them feel fruition. You make them feel alive, and um besides that, like you help them a lot with um you help them a lot with processing their past pains, and because notice how the three swords here, like, or like there's six swords here and there's three. You help them process and think through the way of life and think through their situation, because you like, I feel like maybe in the beginning when you guys met, you kind of like would butt heads sometimes. Like sometimes your opinions would like be so different, and then that you'd be like maybe a little like you maybe, I don't think you guys didn't like each other, but like it kind of sometimes like would yeah, it would knock heads sometimes. Like sometimes you guys would feel this hard energy of being together, and but there was a light at the tunnel, because there would be multiple moments where you would see that they're that they are quite funny, and they do that you can learn each other from each other. Yeah, that you can learn a lot from each other, and like that, like you're allowed to let down your guard, like I was talking about here. You're allowed to let down your guard, and you accepted them a lot for the pains and the struggles they've been through. You expressed your compassion and your friendship with them, and you made them feel understood the way that nobody else has really done before. You made them feel as if they're okay for who they are. They're okay for the person that they are, and maybe you guys have been in like quite like hard and painful situations, maybe sometimes even like I'm hearing like depression and having to deal with that, and that's very scary. But I feel you guys have been through so much together. You're feeling so fruition and so powerful together that, let's go to the now. Cool. Pretty. Let's see. You guys have obviously found a lot of strength together, a lot of comfort, a lot of understanding, a lot of appreciation with each other. And I see that this healing journey has been together for a big reason, a lot bigger than you'd be able to understand, because you were needed for one another to actually like develop as far as you guys have. And let's see, I'm processing. There might be some struggles at this moment. some miscommunication, because I'm low-key seeing as if sometimes you do look at other people and they're just standing very strong in their own power and feeling the strongest energy, and they're very because look at how the mouse is just chilling there and the cat is not even remotely noticing the mouse. Like, you see, so like secluded, so away from the situation. They're so focused on their passions and their situation, and they're so focused on themselves, their own passion, their own journey, that they're kind of neglecting their own spiritual senses, neglecting their own spirituality, and they might not really understand your spiritual part of life, your spiritual journey in life. Oops. And I guess like this is sometimes making it very hard to like feel each other and feel compassion for one another, because especially on your side and on their side, due to the lack of understanding and the lack of friendship sometimes. I see also that at times maybe you've also been a little hurt sometimes, and sometimes when this person wants to help, that you have a hard time understanding why they want to help, or that you don't feel like they could help, if that makes sense. They make you feel as if they're not to be, like, it's not to be understood. And I feel like this is sometimes really hard for you to deal with. And they want to heal and they're healing on the inside, but I feel like they want to cry about it a lot more than they could be able to. And they feel sad for you because of the pains that you go through sometimes, and the pains you go through in your life and in your situation. And you guys want to hold each other. You might have a pet, like, that you kind of share together. Let's go to the future. Yeah, I once again see you guys traveling together. I'm hearing moving in together. Interesting. Okay. Because it kind of says that the journey is just getting started, but this is going to take some time, because the Eight of Wands is here to confirm that it's going to take some time to actually like get this situation. But I feel like there's like a lot more to come for you guys, and you guys are still very young together, and there's still a big journey ahead of you. And I see that maybe sometimes you should go outside a little bit more at times. Maybe go have some fun, go do something again at some points. Because there might have been some situations where you wouldn't do too much together anymore, and I like eventually kind of get used to somebody's presence, that you kind of forget that you can continue to get to know them. So maybe also think about like, what are some things that I don't know about this person? Like, if that makes sense, like, what are some things that I don't know about this person? And maybe think them out. And I am not gonna lie to you, so really only take this if it resonates, so don't let this scare you. But it is something that I see. Is like that you could really break their heart. And like break their heart a lot, because there's the Three of Swords on top of them. And I saw this earlier and I was like, am I gonna share this? And I was like, don't know, but I need to just be honest about the situation. I see the Three of Swords, and like you have the power to hold them over them, and if you let them go, the Three of Swords go inside of them, and the Three of Swords is about heartbreak and then making the final decision. So you have a lot of power over them, which you should really not abuse, because you guys truly do have something very magical together. But I feel like sometimes you get a little distracted, and they are very you get distracted by some other people or friends, or like where emotional situations and they get kind of distracted. There's some distraction in the relationship. You guys have probably been together for maybe 4 years or 5 years or 5 months, very specific. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's so much distraction between you guys sometimes, and when you guys sleep together, then you do have a lot more time for one another, like maybe also some like sexual situations that can be very good, and that is like a place for you guys where you can bond. They might have like a big situation, but I feel like the future is really like up to you guys and how you continue handling the situation, if that makes sense. Because there's many ways that the train could go. Well, not many, there's multiple ways where the train could go. And it's really like, it really depends on how you guys communicate and if you want to hold on to it together and if you want to continue heading this journey together, because I feel like not always the connection is as strong as it was, or as it was supposed to be at some times, because the Emperor in reverse could also speak about not making okay, so just shortly said, of course, because it's a romantic relationship, breakups are responsible for some situations, is what I'm hearing. So please only take this to heart if you can and if you allow me to, and only take this if it resonates. But I don't see this, especially the other party, breaking up with you anytime soon. But I do see that you maybe think about it sometimes, and even if it's just the scared energy or something, let's get an advice card on that one. I'm getting the energy as if you're a little frustrated or a little scared about the situation. But you guys have just been through a lot. There's been a lot of planning together and a lot of strength, and I feel like the communication sometimes lacks in some situations. And let's come and get some advice. What is the advice for pile number 1 in this relationship? Hanged Man. Okay. And the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like either one of you needs to make a sacrifice in a way, and because maybe you guys are doing too many things. 4 and 4. Yeah, this is a supported situation, and you guys need to like kind of reevaluate how you want to continue this journey together. Like, continue just like working together and make sure to hear each other, listen to each other, make sure to learn about the frustration and understand where both parties are coming from and what is happening, because they love you a lot and they feel very secluded. So they might also feel a little alone sometimes, but maybe invite them to dinner someday, or like make a gesture about your love for them or the friendship that you do have. Maybe invite them over sometime. Like, get each other more involved in each other's lives. Like, get each other more involved with your loves, with your friendships. Like, get a lot more intertwined a little bit more, because maybe they're a little bit like of like a different life, like a side chapter of the situation you're living in. And I feel like it might be quite hard for you to make this decision, but if you do so, it's going to help you heal a lot and understand a lot more, and it's going to make a lot of things drop in place for you and drop right side up. And then the situation is also like, of course it's going to continue going, but there's just like certain communication aspects that need to be heard a lot more. And please don't worry about the breakup situation, but it is something that I guess is something to think about and something to like speak about, because if this is something that like relationships require a lot of like clear communication and a lot of friendship and a lot of understanding for one another and getting each other involved because you're in a relationship together. And sometimes you forget why you're in a relationship in the first place. And I feel like you guys have something really special and something really, really cool together, and something that you don't have very often, something very unique. And make sure to treasure it and treat it like a treasure at times. And besides that, just take it slow and make sure to understand that they also want to help you and that they're allowed to help you sometimes, and take them with you sometimes and let their love be felt, and let them in, and understand that they're gonna be a lot more understanding than you think they will be. Maybe sometimes you feel you're a little late. Hmm. I feel like they're gonna understand it a lot more than you think. And just talk and be honest. I feel like that's basically all that I'm seeing for this reading. I hope to not have scared you. Please, like, only take it how it resonates and leave what doesn't. This is just for clarification and maybe for some confirmation if you were looking for it and if you heard what you needed to hear. And don't make any like decisions on this reading alone. Just communicate with your partner. Make sure that they feel understood, that you feel understood, and yeah. Well, loves, thank you for listening. I hope I gathered some information for you that is actually like useful, and that you learned something. Um, and remember that I'm only the messenger and not um, the one who is. Yeah, I'm the messenger, and this I just like translated this from spirit because I feel like you're really like it scared you a little bit. And it made you a little sad to hear what I said, and I don't want you to feel that way. I just wanted to make sure that you hear the honest situation and the honest opinion of Spirit and myself. Just cuddle. You can do this. It's a wonderful relationship. But it is like just like the cactus that you have in your front yard. Well, I don't know if you have it in your front yard. But you still need to give it water sometimes, and preferably treat it like a plant. Just give it some water sometimes. Like, you need to take care of each other. And you guys deserve to take care of each other. You deserve it, they deserve it. So, love, take care, okay? Friendship kisses. And take care. I love you. And yeah. Goodbye, love. Okay. Hello there, beautiful pile number 2s. So today you have chosen the Knight of Swords, as you can see here. And you have chosen the Fuchsite. In this love reading. So, as pre-measures, of course, always realize that tarot is like really goes down to the depths of things, and this is a general reading, so not a personal reading. So really only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't want to hear something, then it's not yours. So if you really never use any of my readings as concrete advice or concrete plan or concrete information, this is just an energy reading situation. So if you hear anything that you don't like, then make sure to click off the video or to just block it out, because I really do not mean to make you feel any sort of way or make you feel sad or make you feel hurt. I just want to give you a general reading and maybe give you some confirmation where this is needed. So the first thing that I am seeing for you with the Knight of Swords, and I'm already feeling drawn, or it's almost being said to me that I should, yeah, turn this one around. Yeah. So I feel like you might have like gone headfirst to this connection. This is somebody that you've had your eyes on for a little bit, and you just went for it, and you just wanted to send them a message, and you just like you just said to them like, hey, you want to hang out sometime, and they were kind of into it, but I'm already kind of seeing that they are a very disbalanced person and someone who is not fully appreciative of your situation, and somebody who isn't completely ready for this concept. I'm just gonna for the first reading I did it slowly, but now I'm being drawn to like just open up the cards for you. Yeah. Whoa, six of swords again. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay, this is already why I gave you the warning. Okay. I thought, yes, fun love readings. This, it seems, because the Two of Cups is in reverse, it really seems that this is sadly something quite like a little bit one-sided. This is the past, the present on both sides. On their side, your side, and the future of this relationship. Whoa! It's the Page of Swords on top of the Page of Swords. I know. Okay, damn. Okay, so if you're feeling drawn to continue listening to this message, please continue listening to the message. And if you don't want to hear the message, which I'm about to deliver, and I'm going to go fully in depth about everything that I see. So of course there's going to be very general advice and just general situations. But for what I'm seeing so far, if you came here to get confirmation about whether or not this relationship is going to work, for what I'm seeing, this is not something that you should like grind your gears in, because we have the Jinn and the Two of Cups in reverse, and the Jinn is a different card of the devil, which talks about people being pulled together or kept together due to anxiety or negative energies or a negative headspace, or there's something quite like fragile or like low-key low vibrational, keeping two or a bigger group of people together. And for what I'm seeing, that this is somebody who is can be quite selfish, and who really does what they please and doesn't leave, like, they've I feel like you're a little like you went on it like a little impulsive, and there was like you felt very drawn to this person, and you were like, you know what, I'm getting the energy as if friends were like, oh, just go for it, and you were like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, I'll go for it, and you just went for it, and then they of course said hi back, and it was like an okay situation, but for what I'm seeing, there was this impatience on your side, and I feel like maybe you're waiting a lot on their messages and waiting a lot on their situation, but it also doesn't seem like you guys are supposed to fit together. You have these very different personality types, and you have somebody else so much more beautiful. Here's something that I already noticed in pile when I was doing the shuffling. Pile number 3 might go more in depth about like what your actual relationship is going to be for, and what your actual relationship, but do not only look that up if it's like, if you feel like you are supposed to hear it, but and I haven't done the pile yet, so I cannot say it for sure, but maybe check it out if you're feeling drawn to. So let's continue. I feel like you still, like, you've had some things to work on when it comes to your like shadow sides. Maybe some shadow work is something that is good for you, and I feel like maybe there's some sexual situations that you need to feel secure in. You need to make sure that you have somebody that you trust. Make sure to trust the person and know that the person will treat you well, treat you right in any way, shape, or form. Make sure that you love on yourself and love them, not like, I feel like with this person, this is somebody, of course, show you respect, and they've got their kind of respect for you as well. But I really see that the future is just not gonna be okay. So let's get into the past. So in the past, you guys like found some energies in the like this stable energy. There was this like maybe there was a lot going on and a lot of like different like situations, and you saw them, and because of like the lack of, not per se stability, but like lack of free time, there was that you didn't really judge on it or think about it clearly. You just like went for it because you were feeling impulsive, you were having fun, you were having a good time, so you just like went for it, and you were like, okay, cool. And then you started like talking to each other and like sharing each other's creativity and sharing each other's love and sharing the beauties and the pains of your lives, and you just started healing together a lot. And of course there were also like some painful moments and some hardship moments, and I do feel like there has been like a time where there was a really cool connection and something interesting, but you already could see deep down intuitively that this wasn't supposed to be somebody that like balances you or gives you balance, and this is somebody that like it clashes a lot. It's like two like opposite magnets trying to they're trying to connect, but it's not like that easy. And like this is very much supposed to happen because you're supposed to see that this is it's supposed to teach you something about which partner is not supposed to be for you. It's supposed to give you more and more and more clear judgment on where you're like it's gonna show you more judgment on which characters to involve with in your life and which not to. It's gonna give you a better idea of like going like forward in your life, like who you're supposed to be viewing and who you're supposed to be seeing. And I just see that it's supposed to teach you a lot about your darker sides, and that it's okay to have a darker side. And like, because I feel like maybe you've been in the light for so long and trying to see yourself and be as good as of a person as you could be, and as good, as much of a loving energy as you could be to one another. But I feel like now you're feeling more and more torn on the situation, and you're just like, with your darker shadow side, you're just like, there might be a Gemini involved, but you're like feeling this darker energy, and it's supposed to teach you that sometimes it's okay to let out this darker energy and to just say, hey, you know what? F you, F this, F the situation. Because what I'm seeing is that for you right now, you're really noticing and showing up for this pain in this relationship, and you're feeling the pains of it and the sadness of it, and you're really dealing with like having to figure yourself out, and maybe do some cord cutting, some cord like you can look it up on YouTube and like other things, but like make sure to like maybe think about some cord cutting. But because I feel like that because basically what you do with the cord cutting is you figure out in your body where you feel the energy of this person laying the most, and you respectfully to yourself and to the other person say to yourself, I forgive this person and I forgive myself. And you don't need to say this to anybody besides yourself. This is for you. I forgive myself. I forgive this person, but I need to let go of this relationship. I need to let go of this energy cord. And then you put your hands around the energy cord. Might be a really big one, seeing that I accidentally said arms. You put your hands around the energy cord and you pull it out bit by bit until you feel that it's like loose, and then you like let it go, and then you just like say, I release it back to them in love and light. And then you continue doing that until it feels better. But if you needed any confirmation or any clarity on what type of relationship this is for you, this is really, you deserve so much better. There's something so much better for you out there, and there's going to be so many more people who will show you so many more beautiful sides of the world. And this is just sadly somebody you met that is actually like really quite annoying and quite rude and just like not somebody worth your time. And they try, like, you view it as this more beautiful, like this luscious thing, but they're quite like in this negative mind space. Because notice the 2 and the 2, but this two people, this is 2 characters. In this side it's like 2 bats and more darker bats, and this is like very fruitious and full of life. And I guess like you imagined it to be a lot prettier, not per se prettier, but like a lot more fruitious than it actually could be. And like really take take this as the message that this is just not supposed to be the person for you. There's somebody else much more beautiful for you out there. There's somebody else much more powerful for you out there, and you're going to find this person one way or another. That's like, I'm gonna ask for one more card on some advice. What advice do we have for pile number 2, the Knight of Swords? Advice for pile number 2. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. The energy I'm really picking up there is really just showing your gratitude about the situation and showing what you've seen. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the bottom right, because I feel like you do have so much beauty within yourself. There's so much, you're such a pretty person, such a powerful person, such a creative spirit, but like this person really makes you feel so small, and like you really don't have too much to offer. Like really try to envision again like how much you do have to offer, how confident you are, how in tune you are with your inner child and with your youth. And maybe do some root chakra healing or sacral chakra healing, but really just like show them the gratitude and show the love that you have, but say, hey, more so show the gratitude to yourself and the love that you have for yourself, and just show to yourself like, hey, this is just not, I deserve so much better. Gift yourself the gift of acceptance and love for the self, and say, hey, this is something toxic for me, this is something, oh cool, I just like without really thinking about it, put it over there. So I guess the purpose of the relationship is really going to be feeling more and more in tune with yourself, feeling more in tune with who you are, with what you deserve, with the power that you belong to, the power that you have. Because like right now, for like their side of the story, they feel this new energy, and they're like still like so rude and selfish. I don't know, like they give me this, like they don't feel really nice to me. Of course, really take it as it resonates. I'm trying to stay positive, but their energy just does not feel very good. They feel kind of like devilish. They have this devilish energy. Because they're already so focused on something else and thinking about something else, and they're really quite selfish, and they're thinking of mean ways to send you back to, like, send you back to your harder place. And like really, I would say just shut them out of your life. Only take this how it resonates. Please do not let like my advice like be the way that you go for it, but like discuss this with friends, discuss this with yourself, really think this through, do some shadow work, discuss this with this person. If this person is not looking for contact, just like show your judgment for yourself and do the justice and say, hey, this is just not good for me, and the karma is gonna come back to them, and the positive karma is gonna come to you as well. Like there's gonna be way more beauty coming, because the energy that I'm seeing is that like right now you're still like there's this lack of work on their side, and with you, like everything you're doing is just not really paying off, and like you're trying so hard. You're such a healer, you're such an angel, like you're trying so hard to like do something here and to take care of them and take care of yourself, but they're just not doing it. And like really try to show them, like go back to your friends and just cry about it a little bit and just feel sad, because you do deserve to feel sad, because this just seems like a really stupid situation. You thought it was something so pretty, something so balanced, and it was just truly not. And I'm really sorry to say it, I'm sorry to hear it, and I'm sorry to get the situation, but it truly, like, just go back to your friends and go back to the people that you trust, and make sure to really like evaluate like who deserves to be in my life. You're this goddess, like this divine creature. You deserve the world. You deserve somebody who makes you feel blessed, happy, like you have somebody who takes care of you, like you have somebody who inspires you, who wants to wants to sew with you, wants to be creative with you, be powerful with you, make you feel all the positive, make you grow, make you understand yourself better, make you feel balanced, make you feel the emperor and upright, like make you feel balanced, like you've got somebody who brings you stability, somebody who takes care of you. And they are out there, just hidden from you for now, but they're doing their own thing. I'm not even going to talk about them anymore, because they don't deserve the energy anymore. I really feel like you're this queen, king, like divine, like purposeful being. You are so powerful, and you deserve the world, and they do not deserve you. They do not deserve you. You are so much better. Like you are beautiful. They do not deserve you. In the future, they're going to be lost. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to find your key again, and this is gonna lead to like this glorious new location, because I do see that you haven't even truly opened the door of the situation, like being passed. Yeah, if that makes sense. Like you have not truly you haven't truly like let it die out yet. And I feel like once you do, because you do see it, you're looking at it, and you're just like processing, you have the key to open the door, you know that it's the best to do, and you're just gonna like, you would open the door, and you're just gonna like walk into this mystical, new, beautiful being. And I feel like you're gonna remember it, and you're gonna look at it sometimes, but you're gonna be so happy that you went through it and that it's gone now. And it's gonna finally lead to like, to daylight again. And with them, I see they're lost. They don't know what to do. This is just gonna lead to their situation, and their judgment is just gonna be wrong. They're gonna be rude. They're disbalanced. They do not have the energy. They're tired, and they can't take care of you. They can't take care of anybody, take anybody in, because they can't even let themselves be known. They don't even know where to go. They're trying to go somewhere, and ghost them is what I'm hearing. Really ghost them. Just leave them be. Yeah, I'm supposed to ghost them as well. Like they do not deserve the energy. I'm gonna turn the cards around. This is their energy, and this is yours now. You are so much more creative, and I feel like you made something really big into something super small, and you're like downplaying it on yourself. But this is super sad. It's just a stupid situation, and I'm sorry. Yeah, confirmation. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm sorry that you had to feel so pained and feel this longing for somebody who has this low vibration to themselves, because you deserve so much high vibration. And I hope I really hope to see that you get to feel that as well, that you get to see that you are the Queen of Pentacles, this beautiful person who wants to give, like who wants to give as much as they can to, like, who wants to take care of people and make people feel loved and feel okay with themselves. You're somebody who takes care of people, and you deserve somebody who does the same, somebody who matches that vibration. And if you have a hard time accepting those people due to like past, maybe some past trauma or some past like self-beliefs about the self, like, make sure to give yourself time and show yourself like, hey, I'm okay, you know? Like, talk to your, like, how you talk to yourself. Would you say the same things to a friend? Like, would you say the same things to your dog, to your mom? Would you say those things? Or just being too mean to yourself, being too judgmental, being too tough on yourself? You deserve the love, babe. Go take care of yourself. Go take a gorgeous little bubble bath. Call a good friend. Call somebody from the past. Call your mom. Call somebody and talk about it and be honest. Just show them like, hey, I'm hurt about this. And even if they say like, but it's something so small, you say, yeah, I know, but it makes me sad, you know, because it just took you. It took you. And it's not something small, it's something big, because it had a big influence on you. It had a big impact. It made you feel very foggy, and you kind of lost your ways. And now it's time to climb back to yourself, because you deserve it. You deserve to go back to who you are. And then we'll have the Emperor and Upright. The next lover, somebody who will take care of you. That wasn't even my intention. I was like, okay, this card is now making me curious. No, they're an Upright, somebody who actually takes care of you, and you'll find them. But see how it's like this, almost like you need to unlock it first. So for now it's empty, and eventually you're gonna get this, like with the question mark. It's like, oh, who are they? And then eventually you'll meet them, and it's gonna be this beautiful relationship. Maybe even marriage with this person, honestly. But like, it's gonna get so much better for you, and you deserve that. Say to yourself, I deserve better than this mofo. You deserve better. Go for it. Say it to yourself. You deserve better. You deserve better. Okay? Period. Point blank period. Okay, queen, icon, king, non-binary person, divine creature. You are power. You are love. Take care of yourself, okay? You deserve better. Okay? Love sent your way. This is your reading. Subscribe or whatever. I don't know. This was a heavy reading. You don't need to do anything. Just take care of yourself, okay? Make sure to be okay. Make some tea. No, I feel like you want something else. Make something that you want, you know? You want something, get cake also. I don't know. Get yourself something good. You deserve it, okay? Love, take care of yourself. Mwah! Ciao. Bye-bye. Hello there, beautiful pile number 3s. So you have chosen the Star card, with a beautiful person, and the beautiful Fluorite. A stone I would very much recommend. I've been getting to know this stone a lot better since lately, and I've really been enjoying the energy of it. So, something I'm already picking up is that you're going through kind of like an I guess you could call it a little bit of an identity crisis, but I feel like it's more of like not per se a lack of not knowing where to go, but maybe like a reimagination of where to go. Seeing that you've got the Star card, which talks about like finally seeing dark at the end of the tunnel, but generally, like, for what I'm seeing for you is like the idea of having to take care of yourself in a sense, and taking care of your own energies and your own love. And with the Fluorite, it talks a lot, for what I know, about like gaining a higher perspective, like more of a bird's eye view on things, and a bit more of like an overview on what to do. So your pile actually got one special card, a card that the other readings did not receive, which like came to me intuitively. So it's not even per se that it's another card to like speak of a certain meaning. It has its own meaning, but we'll get into that in a bit. So let's first, I'm feeling drawn to pull this one first. So this is how you see them. What I'm receiving already is, because it's the 8 of Wands in reverse, what I'm seeing is that the way that you view them is kind of like you don't know for sure, once again, if this is truly what you want to go for, if this is like the way that you want to head, or like, because you've been doing this self-healing journey and you're almost a little scared to get to know somebody else again, because maybe you've had like hard situations in the past, or like painful situations in the past, and you're still healing, so maybe you're a little scared, like, is it going too fast, and you really want to take it slow, but you're not even really sure if you want to continue like going the way that it's going, I guess. And let's see who the person is that you're dealing with. Cool. Strength card. The Strength card talks a lot about, as it says, of course, like finding strength, finding power, finding the beauty in certain situations. I feel like it's somebody who's very pretty, very strong in their identity, very strong in their willpower. I feel like there might be some activistic, like some activism involved with this person. I feel like they are very explorative of their own identity, and they might be very cool and smart with computers or like technology, maybe a little bit of a social media star even. And let's now see how they view you, because that's what this card is about. Once again, about like, these are the two cards that speak to, oh, that's super cool. Thank you, yeah, thank you, Spirit. That's so, I feel honored. It once again talks about not moving too fast. But I feel like this time it's that they almost see the way that you see them a little bit. They might be very intuitive, so maybe like a water sign, so Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So they might feel that you're not, they do see you and they do think you're cool and they like you a lot. But like we talked, like they're already like very strong in their own identity. So at the same time, they're like, okay, so if you don't want to go for me, because I feel with you, you're also this very divine being, this very beautiful being, this very beautiful energy. And they see the power that you hold and the beauty that you hold, but they're not completely sure on like if they want to go for it, because they want to see that they have this stability, because the way that the foot is placing is like they see that they've got to be a little soft with you, and that they need to put their energy into you, and they really would do that and they want to do that, but they want to make sure that that they're putting their energy into something that will also be fruitious for them. So they're just like being maybe a little bit careful, because at the same time I feel like they're being a little impulsive with this relationship in a sense, or they might see you as a little impulsive, but let's not go after that. But I see that they do wonder who you are. They speak about you a lot. They inspire you, but you feel inspired by them. Oh, okay. Okay, so they inspire you a lot. And they think that's really cool. They think they've got a lot to teach you, so maybe there's a lot of things that you guys have in common. But this card is the special card. And this speaks about how you wish they saw you. That's my cat in the background. How you wish they saw you. Because what I'm maybe seeing in this situation is that you're not completely sure if they see you as a love interest. Because what I'm seeing here is that maybe you're not too certain on the way that they view you and the way that they see you, and that you wish that they did see you as a love interest, I guess. Because maybe they see you more as a friend, as a companion, someone to get along with, someone to be friends with, or someone to work with, or someone to be with. But I don't think you feel too certain about that yet, and you wish that they saw you as so Pisces again, water energy. I guess you wish that they would communicate a little bit more, or maybe you're being stimulated to put some communication into it. Let's see the next card. The Empress in reverse. So this is the purpose of the relationship. I'm gonna need to hone in on this one for a little moment. I think I'm gonna ask some clarity on this card. Because what I'm seeing is that maybe it's supposed to like take you back to your roots, if that makes sense. The relationship, the purpose of the relationship is to go back to your childhood, go back to your roots, reevaluate everything in life and the way that you're headed. So I guess you guys, that gives me the energy as if you guys are very, whoa, you've got to be kidding me. It's the Empress and the Emperor in reverse. That's wonderful. I'm so intrigued. And then the Two of Swords. Let's see here. The Emperor and the Empress in reverse. Wow. Because I'm gonna show them to you for a second. Look at this. That's truly wonderful. Let's see here. So maybe this could even speak a little bit about a friendship, and they're not, I guess you wish that they saw you as a love interest, as someone, a potential partner, and they don't really see you like that too much. And I guess that could also be like what the Knight of Swords is about, that like maybe they feel a little decentered about the situation, decentered about the concept. I'm so intrigued by this, because this is supposed to speak about the purpose of the relationship. But let's call it the connecting energy. And what I see then is a little bit that you guys are both just really not standing in your truest power, and that you guys are supposed to like lift each other up again. And kind of like, maybe you guys have been a little stagnant at times. Let's look at the rest of the cards. Wow. The Past. 10 of Pentacles. The Magician. Wow. So this might be somebody that you manifested, or that you got in a situation that you were manifesting. Maybe like a major job opportunity, or like something that you've been looking forward to a lot. The present is the Five of Swords. The Three of Cups, yeah, okay, and the Two of Pentacles. And let's look at the future. Okay. So what I'm getting is maybe that this love interest was somebody that you thought was the Ten of Pentacles, and somebody that you were manifesting, but I see that it's supposed to teach you some lessons, teach you some like it's supposed to teach you some lessons about your true identity, your true being. Maybe you guys like this. I get the energy as if this is somebody low-key famous. I don't know how that situation is coming, but maybe there's someone who a lot of people look up to, or like they have this famous identity. But it seems like you guys have to meet in secret at times, or like it seems as if you guys haven't been able to meet up a lot, and when you guys do meet up, that it's like very fun, but that the person is still kind of busy, and maybe because this could also speak about like and this is like specific, but that maybe one of you guys kind of like maybe you guys were in a relationship before, and now you guys have broken up, and now you guys are trying to refigure things out, look if things are possible again. And because what I'm seeing is in the past this was amazing, and this was like about manifesting, getting everything you want, making sure like it's like the promised Neverland, the promised concept of like you thought it was like the thing for you, the real deal. Like there was one decision, one way to go about it, and there was a lot of love, but also some like there was a lot of beauty, and but still like some snitchery and some like back talk, and maybe a little bit too much focus on financial wealth. And also with the Ten of Pentacles, this person might be a little rich, or have a lot of money, or like have a lot of physical wealth, might have been born in a very rich family. And you guys maybe like were working on either like a project together like that was creating quite some like abundance. But now I see that you guys are really trying to balance again. Oh, interesting. Don't mind me. You guys are trying to find balance with one another and trying to blossom again, and touch the waters, feel the waters. Is it cold? Is it warm? And I feel like they might like be neglecting you in a sense in some ways. And if you came here from pile number 2, then yeah, I would love to tell you that things, because the star would talk about things getting better, but I really feel that a big part of this energy is to really start getting along with the selves more. And once you start doing that, whoa, wow, wait, okay, so then you're looking at them, they're looking at you, and it flew at the lovers, which had been sitting there. Once you guys actually like fully develop and feel the embrace with one another, feel the love and warmth with yourself, and actually develop more of a sense of self and self-confidence, it could genuinely be a very powerful, meaningful relationship, and maybe even a little bit like in a friendship sense. And maybe that's not what you want to hear, but it's like the way that it's coming from me now. Of course, all things are possible, but for what I'm seeing here, and I don't want to make any promises that I cannot see, for what I see here is that maybe you guys are supposed to rebalance, refigure things out, look at your whole life cycle and your whole life spectrum, and rethink like, hey, is this somebody that I want to continue spending so much time on, with so much energy in? Like, if this is so material at senses and so thought through and controlled, because I feel like they are very controlled, very powerful in their own way, and you're very loose, very like nature vibes, very spiritual, very one with your own energy. So in some ways it sometimes doesn't really work out too well, but if you guys accept, like, okay, maybe you guys, because when you were looking at each other, it was downwards, and now you guys are upright, and now you're looking at me in a sense, but you're looking away, you're looking at yourself. Interesting, they're both looking at you. But I feel that then things will be a lot more balanced for one another, and you'll be able to teach each other a lot. But once it's too much, then you'll be able to just say no, and you'll be able to like rest with one another, feel love with one another, feel friendship with one another, when this is needed, to feel like some safety, some balance. But besides that, I feel like it's the most important to really aspire to be the friends, like, because their like perfect situation right now is for you guys to just hold your cups together and just say, hey, let's just be companions. Let's just accept the fact that we can grow together, be a lot together, and figure things out. But aspire to be the strongest version of yourself, and accept that you are your own individual maiden, your own individual personality, and they are their own little situation, and they can be the sun for you if you allow them to be a friend for you, in a sense. I feel like if this could continue as companionship, and you accept, like, okay, maybe as lovers this isn't the best situation, then because also notice how the lovers is like just this one person holding a rose. It's not two people. Normally on other cards it would be two people, but in this situation it's one person holding a rose. And this rose still holds some thorns, so like you do still need to be capable of knowing, like, okay, sometimes I need to put it down, because if I hold it too long it's gonna hurt again. And then if it's not too committed, it's a lot easier to accept that. But for them, they're in such a powerful part of their life, so they'll be okay. And for you, the stars really like looking at you. There's a big chance of you becoming a better person for yourself if you continue going the way that you're going, and continue healing the way that you've been traumatized and the way that you have been hurt. And for you, it's this new journey of finding this balance. And right now there might be like quite some fights, and weighing your decisions, weighing your stability, your balance. So you really just see the beauty of all possible relationship types. So instead of it either has to be this or it has to be that, just say, like, hey, it could be anything, honestly. Like, it could be friends, it could be nothing, it could be potential friends with benefits if this is something that you guys would be interested in. But I don't know if that would be the healthiest for both of you. And just start manifesting for yourself to find somebody else that does make you feel the way that you want to feel, make you feel like somebody to fill your cup, somebody to feel love and feel acceptance from, and find companionship in. I feel like it's very much possible for you both to just accept yourselves and accept the people you are. So if you I hope you did not come to this with the intention of hearing, like, yeah, it's gonna be like the one for you, and that this is okay to feel the balance. I hope that maybe this gave you some more confidence that you're going in, that you should, like, a bit more confidence in which direction you should go, and just trust that if you find somebody that you guys both fall in love with, because you shouldn't be wishing for them to see the cup in you if they don't see that, because you deserve to just be seen as a cup, or somebody to be fulfilled with. Yeah. And just take it a few steps back and just say, like, hey, it's fine. We went through what we went through, and now it's time for me to sleep and just relax and see what life has in store for me, and just be with me, I guess. Just be with my own love. Okay, beautiful person. I think that's all I'm seeing here for you today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me. If you would like to hear more readings of mine, make sure to subscribe and like the video if you got any messages that you were happy to hear, and maybe put a little rose in the comments if you were from pile number 3. So my love, and maybe get a fluorite, because it really helps like get a better perspective over things, because this also, like with the thing that I just said, take a step back, like take the higher ground and seek some fruition. Just be you. Be a beautiful person. Okay, love? Ciao, ciao. I love you. Take care. Bye! Hello there, beautiful pile number 4s. So you have chosen the 7 of Swords in reverse. If you want to see it in upright, here you go. And you have chosen, I'm quite sure that this is the name, but I'm not completely sure. The red goldstone. I have no idea. But it's really pretty. Look how sparkly it is. Cool. Okay. So welcome to your pile. So far the other energies have been quite heavy, so I'm curious to see what we'll be getting into this time. So much for thinking I'm gonna do a little cute love reading, but that's okay. Let's see. Lighting the candle, not working. Okay. Maybe this one. Period. Okay. Oop. Awesome. Okay. So I'm gonna this time just like open up some of the cards. Yeah, this one first. Wow. Yeah. Intriguing. I'm just gonna open up all the cards. This is the past. This is the present. Already 2 aces. And this is the future. Let's see here. Sorry that you cannot see all the cards. This is due to some lighting issue. I'll work on it someday. So interesting. So something that I'm already seeing is that you might have a hard time letting this situation pass, like letting the situation go, letting go of this relationship. And even though I do see that there's this lack of commitment at the same time, like the way that you see them, oh, you see them, okay, interesting. Interesting. I don't know, the energy I'm picking up is maybe that you are having a hard time like committing to this person, but at the same time you're also not able to let them go, and maybe you see them as kind of uncultured and a little bit maybe a little bit too submissive at times. So I like in the past they made you feel very smart about the situation, and my god. But something that is like that I'm picking up is like they don't feel too much inspiration, too much creativity. They don't feel too inspired, I'm seeing, and they don't feel too empowered in themselves, but you make them feel as if you could have like as if you guys could marry each other one day. And sorry if I laughed there and it's not funny. I'm just gonna say it seriously, like as if you guys could get married someday and actually have like children and move in together, like build a home together. like I really like, because with the Ten of Cups there, the way that they see you is like the happy family card. But I see that with you, you don't really see too much commitment on their side or on your side, and like I'm also seeing that maybe right now you guys are in kind of like a financial debt, and maybe you guys have been fighting a lot but trying to let it go, and or maybe you guys have been through a lot of fighting in your life, and like keeping yourself strong and keeping yourself like I really feel like you guys are supposed to be here to let each other's guard down and just like teach each other the reality of the situation, put a lot more wealth into one another in like abundance and inspiration, and for you being able to just let go of things, because maybe you are somebody who's really holding on to the past a lot, and for you to inspire them a lot more. And maybe he makes you feel like, he feels like you're a king or a queen, or like this really like they feel like they make you feel like this really like this royalty. They treat you very well, and they want to take really amazing care of you, and I do think you like them as well, but I feel like you're not ready to commit to this person yet, even though you don't want to let go of them either, because you wanna see what else is out there, but then at the same time you don't want to lose them because you do see the value in this. And like right now I feel like you shouldn't take too many steps just yet, and just enjoy your like enjoy yourself, and be balanced, feel nice, and just kind of like feel the security of it, feel that they are here for you. Maybe this is like something that you needed to see. They see you as the Ten of Cups. They see you as the happy family card, the way to go about life, the way to fruition, to like the yeah, I guess like if you don't want that, of course, like don't like listen to this so much, but like the white picket fantasy, like the happy family. And maybe there's a lot of anger within both of you towards the world, and together you can like really feel understood and feel like you're okay for the person that you are. My cat's being really cute. But for like both of you, I feel that I do feel this commitment and this safety with you guys, this peace among you guys, this peace among one another, and like you're making plans together, and you're getting up together, and you're feeling good, you're feeling amazing, and you're feeling security with, yeah, for real, security, balance, something to feel secure in. But like in the future, you guys, like as in your individual states, I do see that you'll be having to work hard for like to keep up your own fruition, to keep up your own state of mind, to keep up your own peace, I guess. But you will be going after your passions, and I really see that for this person. So this energy over here, I really see that like I really see that they're gonna find their passions, find their inspiration, start feeling their enjoyment a lot more. And I really feel that you are a big part of that creation point, and this that inspiration point. And I feel like you inspire them a lot, and maybe they'll see, I'm for some reason seeing like this queer vibes. But of course only take that how it resonates. Don't bite me. But for now, you're not like, it's Nidun. For now, you guys aren't ready to like take any more steps, and to like just really evaluate and feel each other and lay with one another, and just feel each other's warmth, and really hone in on the energies that you guys actually experience together, and the happiness that you guys feel together, and the way that you're able to like unburden yourselves with one another and listen to one another, and just feel a lot of love and a lot of freedom and a lot of passion. And it's just gonna look up for both of you guys. You're gonna continue heading after what you're heading after, and continue going for what you're going for. And like, maybe there's also still with you like the lack of commitment. I guess maybe in a sense, don't feel forced to do anything. See that everything is possible. So no black or white in a relationship. Like, you don't have to either be in a relationship or not be in one. There's also polyamory. There's also friends with benefits. There's also friendship. There's so many ways of being together, being in companionship, holding a relationship with one another. There's so many more possibilities, so many beautiful opportunities coming your way. And I feel that no matter what, this person really like wants to have you in their life for the rest of their lives. They feel this love, this longing, and this peace with you. So not even per se in a relationship, like, and they would love to be in a relationship with you, I feel, but they're okay with in any way because they love you. They see you. I guess that's something just really beautiful of the energy that I'm feeling. They see you. They bless you. They feel you, and like, even in your darker days, even if you're in your lower hours, like, they feel you. They want to be there for you. They support you no matter the cost, no matter the situation. This is like soul bond. Like, this is power. And even when you have a broken heart from somebody else, for example, because if you like to look around and be with other people, if this is like not a committed relationship, they want to be there for you. Like, and of course it breaks their heart as well a little bit, but they are still there for you. Like, I really feel like this is this unconditional love no matter what. Like, and maybe you guys fight a little bit sometimes as well, and you feel each other's burden sometimes as well, but then you laugh about it and laugh with one another and just call each other dumb names, and you just have fun and just feel friendship together. Like, I really feel that so many things are possible. And it's also just like the energy of, even if you don't have the most abundance, the most money, the most like physical wealth, you still have each other. You have each other's warmth. You have each other's happiness. Like, for real, you're I would say just like feel blessed about it, but I'm like, just feel however you want to feel about it and just accept your abundance in it. Okay, love, I think that's all I'm seeing for your reading. Thank you for letting me read your energy. Make sure to subscribe if you want to hear more of me, and leave a like if you're interested in hearing more of my messages, and maybe comment a little fire emoji if you came from this pile. So have an amazing day, night, morning, anything. Just take care of yourself, and just feel blessed, feel happy with the beautiful unconditional love you have here, because this is really something beautiful, something powerful. Okay, love, see you soon. Have an amazing day. Ciao.